Hey everybody, Nick here, and today, well, I got a video for you that's both an update on where I've been at and just kind of a generalized plea from my subscribers. In my personal life, it has been amazingly busy. Not only am I at work leading the charge to get 90 plus people in my area working from home, and that's really fun when they email you to start with from an AOL address. You know you got an uphill battle, but this means 20-hour workdays, a lot of little fires to put out. I have been absolutely drowning. Even though I've been able to work from home. And speaking of the home thing, that's been complicated too, because as you might be hearing right now, I'm actually in a new bat cave. We moved in the middle of a pandemic. Do not move during pandemics. Like, do not get into watches. Do not move during pandemics. Bad freaking idea. But we're in. We managed it. I'm very, very happy about that and very lucky. But that's been a major source of pain and friction. This is the first video I've been able to sit down and film since that all happened. Then finally, a quick announcement for the channel. I am very close to coming up to 100,000 subscribers at like 99,300 right now. This is amazing. Still blows me away. But at the same time, honestly, this doesn't feel like a time to celebrate that. So if it kind of passes with a whimper, I'll circle back around to it later on when I got a little more time and when the world feels a little more ready for celebration. And the fact that is, I don't feel like celebrating because we're all right now dealing with the fallout of this coronavirus, right? Of the COVID-19. And the thing is, I'm a gear reviewer, but I'm also a human, and we're all in this together, and I've grown very close to many of my subscribers, so I'd like to just make an impassioned plea. This is going to be nothing freaking new, but just for the folks who need to hear it. I mean, 4 things you can do for me to get through this a whole lot better. Please consider it. First is to just be careful with the information you're getting. Do not go on the freaking YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or cable news for serious information about this freaking disease. Seriously. The more information you can get from the folks who are actually experts, the better. Folks like the CDC, the World Health Organization, actual epidemiologists and doctors. These are the people who actually know things about this disease and are the ones with a chance of finding a better approach. So please be careful with who you listen to. Now, more than ever, good information literacy is crucial. So make sure you're acting on information from people who want to help and whose primary goal is health rather than some other motive, whether it's politics, money, or otherwise. Second thing, please be careful and just stay home if you can. There are folks out there who need to be out and working. Actually, my wife is one of them, right? She is not able to stop doing what she's doing without hurting people. That's a sad thing. But there are folks out there whose jobs, who you and me, our ability to keep living depends on these folks being able to do their job. But the thing is, unless you're one of them, please stay home. You've heard a ton about flattening the curve already, but it's a real thing, right? There's a really good chance that you or one of your loved ones is going to get this. I know people who've had it already, and it freaking sucks, and some of them... But nonetheless, when it's your time, when you are called to dance with Rona, you want to make sure that there are well-prepared doctors with an empty hospital bed and a ventilator waiting with your name on it, just in case that you or your loved one is one of the people that this disease tries real hard to kill, right? And while you're at it, in the meantime, wash your hands, seriously, and be mindful of what you're touching. I'm hearing around 3 days is the best estimate of how long this thing lives on surfaces. So if you go outside, let's say you go out to the dumpster, you drop some stuff off, you lift the dumpster handle, then on the way back, you scratch your nose under your Batman mask, and then bam, you might have just Rona'd yourself. That's not a beautiful thing. So be mindful of what you're touching and wash your hands more often than you think you need to right now. Luckily, soap is just absolutely freaking wrecks this thing. So please wash your hands as much as you can, and stay home if you can too. Socially distance, all those good things. Seriously, this will go a lot better for everybody if you're washing your damn hands and staying home right now. Then the most important thing is just be kind to each other. Look, this should go without saying, right? But we are literally all in this together. This is a disease that doesn't give a crap who you are, what you look like, what you believe, or where you're from. This is a human tragedy generally. And you know what the very best antidote to human tragedy is? Human kindness. And now more than ever, we need to be kind to each other. That might mean staying home to reduce the chance that somebody's grandma has to die on your behalf. It might mean leaving some pasta or hand sanitizer on the shelf for the next damn guy. It might mean being supportive of people, tossing a couple of bucks to somebody who's struggling right now, whether that's a local restaurant, an artist, a small business, or just somebody who's out of work. Seriously, support the people who you want to see stick around and do well through all of this. Or maybe it just means being kind in your daily and online interactions. Look, this situation situation is hard for everybody. We are all fighting a great battle here, if nothing else, just with the anxiety of all of this. But imagine if you can do a little tiny kind thing to somebody, even if it's just a nice comment on an Instagram post, a warm greeting from 6 feet away, that could make somebody's day, a week, a month a little bit better. This is not the time for political grandstanding, a hate, or attacking. If you're down politicking in the comments right now, you will be deleted and banned. I'm done with that. I got no chill today. But the only things that make tragedies less tragic is kindness and people banding together to help each other out. And so those are the things I beg of you right now. There's a lot of things in the world going on right now, but please, if you can be careful where you're getting your information and trusting actual experts, if you can be careful with leaving the damn house and wash your hands, social distance yourself, and if you can be kind to the people around you, most importantly of all, just be kind to people. This is the way that we can get through this. This will help you. It will help me. It will help all of us get through this ugly freaking time and get back to a time where we feel like celebrating random accomplishments on YouTube and just feel like life returns to something that approximates a normalcy, right? So anyways, there you go. Sorry for the kind of the depressing video, but honestly, it's kind of a depressing time. And if you're struggling, I don't blame you. You're not alone in that. So hang in there. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Stay home. And most of all, have yourselves just an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Bye now, everybody.